pretty, sparkly and full of creativity. Welcome to my channel. Let's make something beautiful. Hi everyone. So today I'm back making another card using the gorgeous Mermaid Lagoon Collection, which is the latest release by Wow Embossing Powder. These are all the swatches from this collection. You can see gorgeous, vibrant, really pretty colors. There's so many options with these ones. Today, however, I'm going to use just one of these powders, and it is the Siren Call. I am starting off with one of Lisa Horton's stencil. This is one of a magazine box kit that I have from her. It's still available to purchase on her website. I will leave a link to it in the description box below. It's a stencil that I so often come back to. I really love using it. I love the distressed nature of it, so I didn't mind if I missed any of the areas with my ink pad, obviously, because it wouldn't show. Then I sprinkled my Siren Call embossing powder all over, and in here I'm heat setting it with my dual heat tool. I'm using it on setting too. And you can see how the powder melts because it turns lovely and shiny from that dull green powder look in there. Once heat set, I die cut some circles from it. I end up using only 3 of these circles on my card today. I didn't want the edges to be so white, so I brought in a Cloud9 ink pad, and this is the Tranquil Waters. This is lovely, bluish, tealish color, and just very lightly with a small brush ink blended all around the edges of all 3 circles in here. And that's what I'm doing to all the 3 sizes. And look how dimensional those circles already look. Then I am gluing a 3 3/4 by 7 3/4 of an inch holographic panel on top of a 4 by 8 inch DL card front. And I have a white panel in there measuring 3.5 by 7.5 inches. That's the one I will be working on. I will be using this stencil set from Lisa Horton's Crafts, and this one is the Lots of Circles stencils. I will be using both these larger and then the smaller circles. I'm using 2 different Cloud9 ink pads, one of them Tranquil Waters, and you can see I'm leaving the middle again white, creating a lovely dimensional bubbly looking circles in there. And the other ink that I will be using is the Natural Turquoise. I do think both of these colors go very well with my color theme today. Then I'm going to stencil some of these smaller circles onto the card as well, but I'm taping off anything around them, so I don't want to use the whole stencil, but also I don't want some of those bubbles to be just half circles. So I'm taping them off to make sure that any bubbles that I can stencil through will be whole entire circles. I hope this makes sense. I also use my anti-static bag just to take away any stickiness from that tape. I didn't want to ruin the cardstock. The large die cut circles at this point are not glued in there. I'm just kind of holding them in place with my fingers there just so I know where to add all the other stenciled circles. And I just keep going back and forth with both colors, different areas of the stencil, and just filling out the entire panel in here. And then I'm stenciling some of them off the edge as well. I do think that gives a lovely continuous look to my card. Once I'm done with that, I still thought it was a bit too white, so I decided to add some ink splatters. So I'm removing the die cuts and I'm adding a bit of the inks, and I'm gonna use both inks mixed with some water in there on my glass mat, and I'm just going all over the panel, adding lots of ink splatters with both the blue and both with the green or teal color. And I do think that will complete that panel. It will turn out really nice. So I'm using this Kindness stamp and die set, again by Lisa Horton's Crafts. And at this point I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but ended up using the word kind. And I'm stamping this with the same Tranquil Waters ink pad. Die cut it with the matching die. Then for the background die cut, because it's 2 dies that this comes with, this one is slightly larger, I'm heat embossing it with the same Siren Call embossing powder. This way I can make sure that everything will nicely color match on my card. Then I'm going to layer those on top of each other, but first I'm adding my panel on top of the card front in here. I'm just using liquid glue. I will be adding some dimension behind the circles, but as for the card front, I just kept it nice and flat. And in here you can see me adding foam pads behind each of those circles. I'm arranging them on the card just the way I set them out first. Now I'm layering the 2 sentiment strips together. And then I have stamped "You Are So" and "Beautiful," both of them using the natural turquoise Cloud 9 ink pad, and they are both from the same set. So my card will say "You are so kind and beautiful." And I added foam pad behind all the sentiment strips. And just to finish off, I wanted to add blingy rhinestones, and I'm using the real light blue ones from this set. I think this is from the Winter Wonderland set by Chloe's Creative Cards. And I'm just adding them here and there and everywhere, just filling out some of the whiter areas. And I do think that completes my card beautifully. What do you think, guys? Do let me know what do you think of this one. Bit out of my comfort zone, but I absolutely enjoyed making this card, and I love how it turned out. I love the monochrome look once again. This is the second time that I made a monochrome card using this embossing powder set, and I am in love with it. I do have a code for you, Wow Deity Katarina. If you shop on the Wow Embossing UK or US website, this will get you 10% off your purchase. It's an affiliate code to me, but at no extra cost to you. I really appreciate you supporting me this way. Do let me know what you think of this card. Make sure to subscribe for some more inspiration, and I'll see you back with the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more pretty and sparkly crafts, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting!